After nearly a decade of Justin Trudeau's leadership, the scandals, the soaring costs, finally, it's over. But before we celebrate too much, let's meet the new Liberal leader.
Next Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney.
It wasn't even close. Mark Carney had long been the favourite to replace Justin Trudeau as leader of Canada's ruling Liberal Party, and he won 85% of the vote. His closest rival, former Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland, managed just 8%.
But hold on. Does this really mean change? Many Canadians are skeptical, and for good reason. Critics argue Carney is just Trudeau 2.0, and a continuation of the same old leadership policies that have driven up debt, fueled inflation, and left everyday Canadians struggling. Trudeau, in his outgoing speech, talks about the Liberal vision, a vision critics say Carney will double down on.
We're a country that knows that standing up for everyone's fundamental rights is the only way to protect our freedom. We're a country that believes no one should be left behind and that everyone should have a real and fair shot at success.
Sounds noble, but Conservatives argue this vision has come to a steep cost. Record high deficits, carbon taxes that jack up your bills, and divisive identity politics that pit Canadians against each other. And who's been advising Trudeau on all of these policies for years? Mark Carney, the former Bank of Canada governor turned globalist elite. Many critics warn that Carney's leadership means more of the same, or worse. And while we're here on the subject of Mark Carney, some are saying that his landslide win is a little bit too suspicious. Here's Rebel News' Ezra Levant on why the numbers just don't add up.
The statistical likelihood of Mark Carney getting between 85 and 95, like put that up and just scroll it. Let's just scroll through it. Like there's no, put it up on the screen and just scroll. I'm looking at the Carney percentage. 90, 79, 82, 82, 84, 86, 83, 87, 88, 87, 88, 87, 88. Oh, 92, big deviation. 87, 96, 90, 91, 85, 84. Okay, there's a low one, 76. 88, 87, 88, 87, 87, 86, 88, 89. You're telling me this is random?
Suspicious. Carney's win was a coronation, not a competition, handpicked by Liberal elites without a real democratic mandate. This raises serious questions. If Carney can't be trusted to win fairly, how can we trust him to lead Canada? And it gets worse when you look at his economic plans. Here's former Liberal MP Dan Matteague warning that Carney's economic policies could plunge Canada deeper into debt.
It looks like Mark Carney plans to somehow cook the books, hide the numbers, and continue down this line of spending without any consequences. And I guess this is a signal, by the way, Candace, to our bond rating agencies who have been very lazy.
Cooking the books? That's a damning accusation. Matteague, a former Liberal insider, says Carney will continue Trudeau's reckless spending, hiding the true cost from Canadians, with our national debt already soaring past $1.2 trillion. Conservatives warn Carney's policies, like his beloved carbon taxes, will bankrupt future generations, prioritizing global agendas over Canadian jobs. But it's not just about money. Critics say Carney's ties to global organizations threaten Canada's very sovereignty. Here's Matteague again.
Mark Carney is using an opportunity given to him by international organizations, not by anyone in particular. He's got 130,000 Liberals who voted for him. That's wonderful. He's got to take this message to the people and say, I plan to inflict more pain on you, drive up the cost of energy, drive up the cost of living.
International organizations? That's a clear jab at Carney's deep ties to the World Economic Forum, where he chaired key initiatives. Let's face it, Carney is a WEF puppet, pushing net zero policies that kill Canadian jobs in oil, gas, and manufacturing, all to appease global elites. With Trump threatening tariffs, can we afford a leader who puts Davos ahead of Canada? So, let's connect the dots. Canadians are cheering Trudeau's exit, tired of his scandals and soaring costs. But Mark Carney, handpicked by Liberal insiders, promises more of the same, or worse. His questionable victory raises red flags about democracy. His economic plans threaten to bury us in debt. And his WEF ties suggest he's more loyal to global elites than to Canadians. From carbon taxes to job losses, conservatives warn Carney's leadership could be a disaster. As Trudeau steps down, we as Canadians deserve real change, not a Liberal rerun under Carney's globalist agenda. The choice is ours. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and let's fight for a Canada that puts Canadians first. I'm Glenn Zacher. Take a moment and click the thumbs up button and subscribe for more content on this and other important matters that impact your wallet, because it's your money.